what percentage of asylum applications currently are being refused?
So, as we were saying earlier, roughly 78, is it, at the moment, I think it's up to 80% are being refused.
So, I mean, 8 out of 10 asylum applicants in this country right now are being refused. And I understand you can't use the language I've used, but I would call that chance in their arm if 8 out of 10 are not eligible. I just want to frame this conversation very clearly. You know, there are so many people who come into our country and contribute immensely, whether it's in our hospitals, in our tech companies, right across our society, in our nursing homes. People make massive contributions. And they come into this country via a structured system, whether it's the work permit system or a visa system, and they contribute immensely. And this country will be lost without them. Many of them I know in my own constituency, and I'm friends with them. So I know the value of the work they do. But without doubt, over the last few years, the Irish people have lost their confidence in the state's ability to handle our asylum processing system, right? Why did the numbers of asylum seekers in Ireland rise from 3,000 approximately per year in 2021-22 to over 12 to 15,000 in the following years?
It was actually, thanks very much for what you said, Deputy, and I agree fully with you. It was actually much smaller in 2021 and 22 because of COVID. The average per year up to 2019, up to and including 2019, was roughly 3,500 over a prolonged period, and then it shrank because of COVID.
Yeah.
And
what was it in 23, 24, say, roughly?
In 23, it was roughly 13,000, and then in 24, it rose to 18,500.
So why did we see such a sharp increase in people arriving to the country and claiming asylum specifically?
So there was a rise across Europe in 2022-23, and we've I suppose in years past we haven't got a kind of a proportionate share of that. Okay. In more recent years, we absolutely have got a proportionate share of that.
What was the point of entry for the majority of people who sought asylum in this country?
In the last few years, people present at the IPOs. So, as I was saying earlier, the assumption is that they're coming over the border.
So they're coming over the border. So they may be arriving into Belfast and coming down. Okay. So, do you believe we have an asylum crisis at the moment?
I mean, the proportion, to your earlier point, the proportion of asylum seekers to immigration is I can't remember the exact percentage.
I know it's a much smaller percentage, and I know we have a significant amount of work permits.
Yeah.
But that five-fold increase from what the